Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Brittany of Britzy Thrift, reseller on Poshmark as well as eBay, and I have a thrifted haul for you, so let's just get right into it. I actually went ahead on and opened up my little 49-cent cube storage boxes. This is what they look like. So I've got some of my clothes in here. Very helpful. They were originally priced $7.99, and at the 49-cent sale, I got them for 49 cents. So I got two of them, and they have been pretty helpful as far as just holding some clothes that I'm working on. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this new Attack Commando. This is in the color Oxblood, and the style is paper bag. These are faux leather, and these are in a size small. And I've never found it new at tags before. I have found it before a couple of times pre-owned. I even picked up a pair, and they were like the faux leather moto legging. They are still sitting, so I was like, okay, maybe it sold for other people, but it just did not sell very well for me. However, I really wanted to try this because I think the color is cute, the style is cute. Could be a bit larger in size, but you know, sometimes you got to factor in the other things. It's like, okay, smalls, it'll sell, it might sell a little slower, but I really liked everything about it. And it says that the MSRP is $198. So I was like, okay, we'll give Commando another try. This is a brand that I see all the time, and I have had some luck with selling them new at tags, so I only pick them up when they're new at tags. So this is actually a size 10, and it's this white leopard, kind of white gray leopard print, animal print jean, and it is the ab solution. Yeah. So new at tags, gonna definitely do it. Like the sizing, I like the style. Here's another pair of new at tags, Democracy. This is a size 16, and this is the ab technology. So I forgot which one is supposed to be the better one, but maybe anything with the ab stuff is good. But anyway, it's new at tags. It's a larger size, and the hem is pretty cute. It's chewed. So I was like, okay, yes, throw it in the cart. Not my favorite brand, but I picked it up anyway because it was in the $2 bin and they were just putting it out and there was like a mountain of it. So I picked up some man's Lululemon athletic wear. It was just a bunch of these short sleeve tees, and they're all size 2XL. So you see the Lululemon there on the back. This one does not have a size dot, so luckily they did put the size, the 2XL, in the bottom of the hem. There it is, 2XL. So I don't know what the style name is. They all have their exact style name. So because there's no size dot, I can't look that up. So basically all I can do is just say, hey, it's a short sleeve Lululemon 2XL t-shirt. But, by it being men's and a bigger size, I was hoping that maybe these would make for good bread and butter. So like, I don't know, if I price them at 25, maybe, I'll get 25, 20, whatever. But I was just like, okay, let's give it a try. This is something that I like more so because of the fabric content. So this is called Barker's, and it's a size medium men's short sleeve shirt, striped blue, and it's 100% organic cotton. So when I checked the comps actually really did not look that good, but I still wanted to add it anyway because I like that it is sustainable with the organic cotton, and I like those materials like that: linen, silk, organic cotton, flax, whatever. This one is a first time find, and it's actually in really great condition. I'm so surprised. I kind of had to look around the dry clean tag in order to see it, but this is 360 cashmere, and this is in a size extra small, and as you guessed, it is 100% cashmere. I love that it has a hood, and it's so soft. It's just this open front sweater cardigan. I think I've seen it before at TJ Maxx, and it wasn't the cheapest, so I kind of put it, on my list of thrifting. I was like, one day I'll find 360 cashmere, and every time I would see that other brand, 525 America, for some reason I would double take, thinking, 360 cashmere, no, that's 525. So finally it was 360 cashmere, and I don't see any stains or holes, and that's pretty amazing for cashmere because usually merino wool or cashmere will have like, you know, holes or whatever. And by this being a lighter color, I thought, okay, there's probably some stains, but I was going to get it anyway just because I was like, yeah, I like this. But she took really, really good care of it. Super cute. And I just love the hood. I think the hood tends to add value to pieces. So with the makeup, the brand, the hood, all of that, I was like, this is going to do well in my closet. I know it. Here's a brand that I found and sold before in a pair of jeans. And I don't see it often. I think maybe I've only seen it 2 or 3 times at this point. So this is called Three Bird Nest. It's a size medium, and then it's just this chunky sort of shark bite hem sweater. Great condition. I checked it out, no stains. Might have just a little bit of, like, you know, the underarm wear or whatever, but I like that it's kind of like this textured, chunky feel. It's just very, very pretty, and I feel like come fall, somebody's gonna want this. Here's another brand that's sustainable that I like. This is called Carve Designs, and this is in a size 4. And these are a pair of sort of like neon pink cut off shorts. The other ones that I found are usually a little bit shorter, like about right here, and they're called the Oahu short. So I'm not sure if this is still considered Oahu or not. I'm gonna have to look it up, but they're definitely a little bit longer. And then they got like the fringe hem there at the bottom. A little bit of a corduroy texture. But I believe this is made of, is it organic cotton? 71% organic cotton, 27% recycled polyester, and 2% spandex. So again, with the sustainability, cute style, and I have sold it before, so I'm going for it again. This is a brand that I've also sold before. Before, when I sold it, it was a size 2XL, and it was new with tags. This one is a size medium, and it's new with tags. So this is called Rip Skirt. What I like though is that, well, just like with the other one, it's got like the Velcro, sort of like it's a wrap skirt, so you can adjust it. But what I like about this one is that it's a longer skirt. So it's a pencil skirt, and it goes down below the knee. So it's probably more like a midi skirt. But I just had fond memories of selling it before. And I was like, oh, look, there's another one that's new with tags, and it's longer, which actually increases the value of skirts. I think people do like longer skirts, longer dresses. So, and this is great for the office. It's comfortable. It's black. It'll go with anything. So it's versatile. And I just have a really great feeling about it. So I was like, this is coming with me. Here's something new. The brand is not new, but I guess the piece is new. I've only ever seen it in shoes. But this is an Allen Edmonds size large, tall, 100% Pima cotton. So good fabric content, great size. It's a green pullover. And yeah, there is like a little bit of staining. When I was photographing it, I could see it. There was some staining in there, and yeah, you can see it there. So I disclosed all that, but I still think it's great for anybody that, like, you know, wants to golf, I think. So first time finding a piece of clothing in Allen Edmonds, and again, the size is great. So we're going to give it a try. This is a new to me brand, but I just really liked the tag. It's called Common People, and this is in a size extra large. It's sort of like this charcoal gray short sleeve gauzy material. It is 100% cotton, and it's got the pocket there, so it feels very sustainable. You know, like it just gave me that vibe. And when I checked the comps, I was kind of getting like a mix of comps, so I wasn't quite sure what to think. But ultimately, at the end, I decided, okay, I'll try it out and see. I just love this. I don't know. It's something about this, like the little faux leather patch back here. It makes it look fancy or whatever. But I picked this up based on fabric content, basically. Well, no, lots of other things. Fabric content. I like the color. This is called Davis and Squire. And this is in a size extra large, so it's a good size. It's in great condition. I don't see any staining or any of that. But mainly what really, really got me was the 100% Irish linen. So I remember selling an Irish linen dress last year, and it flew very fast. And I remember thinking the same thing, like, God, that feels really good. Like, it has a certain, you know, feel to it. So it's just very sustainable and it feels great. So I was like, okay, this is an extra large, great condition shirt made of 100% Irish linen. This is gonna do well. It's in this olive green color. I believe in it. I believe in it. Next, we have this brand that I have seen before, but the reason I grabbed this was because it's 100% linen. So this is Bella France or Belle France. It's in a size small. So I would have liked for it to be a larger size, but it's 100% linen and it's got that beautiful lace hem. And I just thought that it was really pretty and delicate. And again, it's breathable and I just like the material. So I grabbed this one. Here's another 100% linen piece, and I actually found two of these. The other one is in a white color, like an optic white. This one's in an olive green. This is in a size small, and this is IXIMO. So again, 100% linen, almost kind of, I don't know, like a jogger, sort of tapered. It's got some elastic in the back of the hem there, so we'll see. It's my first time trying this out, but again, great fabric content. Here's the other, same thing, small IXIMO, 100% linen. This is in the white. I just wanted another pair of not jogging pants, hiking pants for men, and so this is a pair of Prana 34 by 34. Yeah, 34 by 34 blue hiking pants, and it's got the snaps there at the bottom. So I was like, all right, I like the size, the condition is good. I think I've sold something like this before actually, but it might have been new at Tags. So we'll give this a go. I like the piece itself. This came out of the $2 bin. And this is Disney presents The Lion King in a size medium. And it says, I'm surrounded by idiots. So it's, you know, like the Broadway version. And there's the tag there. New at Tags. Came from Disney. So for $2, I was like, yep, that's cool. Come in with me. Here's another piece that came from the Lululemon guy. And this does not have a size on it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably 2XL, just like the other ones. So it's got, oh, where are you? It's got the brand right there, Vuori, which is not one of my favorites. So he was a fan of Lululemon and Vuori, which to me I feel like is probably a bit oversaturated, but I'm hoping that I can, considering the larger sizes and that they were only $2 for me, I'm hoping that I can still get good bread and butter out of it. If it was women's, I probably would have still left it behind because I think there's a lot of lemons. Women's, a lot of lemons. But by it being men's in a larger size, I'm going to give it a go. This one really shocked me. So I'm looking for like the linen, cotton kind of stuff. But if I see something that I think will work in the fall, winter, I'm going to get it now. So this is Athleta, which I think I've kind of given up on. I just don't really have much luck with Athleta, whether it's plus size or new at Tags. For some reason, like it just does not. I have like some linen joggers that will not move for me. And I'm like, I don't get it. They're 100% linen. They're joggers. They're comfortable. I just don't have any luck with Athleta. But this I'm going to try because it is 100% cashmere in this heather gray pullover sweater. It has a hood, which again, like I said, I think that kind of ups the value of the piece, and it's in great condition. I don't see any holes. Of course, I'm going to double inspect it and everything, but this was just too good to leave behind. I was totally shocked when I looked at the fabric content tag because I thought for sure it was going to be like one of those things where it's like, oh, it's, it feels like cashmere, but it's not actually. When I saw the tag and it said 100% cashmere, I was like, mine, because like I can't, it's cashmere. It's so good. Here is another 2XL Lululemon from the same guy in blue, short sleeve t-shirt there. And from Mr. Athletic Workout Gym Guy, this is a Lululemon pair of sweatpants. And they are a pair of joggers, gray joggers, and you can see the Lululemon symbol there. So my dog is like snoring over here. Anywho, so pair of sweatpants, We'll see. I can't make any promises. Another Lululemon in gray, 2XL. Another Lululemon. Certainly picked up a lot of Lululemon for someone who does not like Lululemon, but it is what it is. There it is in purple. Short sleeve. I promise I'm almost done with the Lululemon. Here's another one. Oh, you're down there. And this mustard brown. I think this is the last one. Another Lululemon. It would be nice if I had like the style name of them, but whatever, we'll do what we must. Something I've never heard of before. This is called Paradise. What is it? Lost Paradise by Rello. And this is in a size large. And it says, please interpret as black. So I think it's supposed to be a very art to wear brand, but it's short sleeve. Again, $2 for me. Here's one that I have not heard of before. It definitely needs a good lint roll because somebody had a pet. And the tag, somebody like reattached kind of, you know, like this, but whatever. Anyway, this is called 1017 Alex 9SM. So I've never heard of it before. It's got the great big graphic that says Alex on it. This is a long sleeve t-shirt. When I check the comps, it's a pretty pricey brand. Yeah, I gotta really lint roll it. Never mind that. It'll look better when I'm finished with it. And so I was like kind of hoping, I was like, okay, this isn't like something that was faked, was it? I mean, I see this where they tried to reattach it, but when I check the content tag, I can actually see some like the creator's name and everything. So I do believe that this is definitely real. And I saw another tag that did look like this. So I believe this is authentic. I paid $2 for it. And I'm excited to try it out. This is size, I think it's a medium. Last but not least, we have this pair of Air Flexion. I'm sorry. They're a little bit larger, but I didn't realize that they were new at tags until I picked them up to look at them. I thought they were pre-owned, but then the tag was on the inside, so this is called Air Flexion. And when I check the comps, it's not that many of them, and they're not particularly selling, you know, for like a lot, probably like 20 something, 25, 28, whatever. But the fact that there's not that many of them is what made me feel comfortable with picking it up, because there were enough that had sold that I was like, okay, you know, I have a good feeling that this is going to sell. It's a pretty good size here. It's comfort. And it's new with tags. Nice blue color. It's sort of like a performance kind of in between sort of thing. You know, like if you want to wear something casually, like if you don't want to wear full-on sweatpants, but you do want to be able to have the flexibility and the comfort, this would be the brand to wear. So, yeah, we're going to try it out and see how it goes. And so I think that's it for my haul. I think that's pretty much everything that I've gotten recently. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.